autumn?
I mean, it was tough because we lost the opening round of the Six Nations. We didn't play particularly well. Sometimes there's no hiding from it, and you've just got to front up. I mean, we know that we've just got to respond this week and do a heck of a lot better.
What was the mood in the room as you watched the video nasty?
Pretty unpleasant. But I think what experience has taught me is that it's never as good as it looks when you played really well, and it's never as bad as it looks when you play poorly. Which we did play poorly on Saturday. Let's not get away from it. We've got to be men about this. We've got to take it on the chin and face criticism and call each other out, just so we're aware of what's to come, because this week isn't going to get any easier with the Scotland team coming full of confidence and playing some really good rugby.
Did you speak in the meeting?
I just said, basically, we've been in this position so many times before. We won the Grand Slam in 2012, and we didn't win a game for a year with Wales, and then won the 2013 Championship. It's nothing new. I don't know why people are really stressing. Have we played well? No. So let's sort of cut all the rubbish around it. We haven't played well, but I think just from personal experience and knowing that a week's a long time when you lose in sport, and all of a sudden we win on Saturday and there's a different talk about the town, isn't it? You know what Six Nations time's like. There's experts everywhere on whether it's sort of media, fans, ex-players. They all become experts and remember that they never made mistakes in games either. So I think history tells us that we've got a good way of bouncing back to tough defeats and tough times.
You are champions though. Is there a little bit of hurt pride?
Yeah, we're massively hurt. We didn't front up at all on Saturday, and the two big things we spoke about in the week was we won very few collisions, and then that leads to being a little bit indisciplined and trying to chase things or force things a little bit. That was more disappointing almost, that we didn't, we were never in the game, were we really, from the minute that they scored that try, and we just didn't get anything going.
Aki is going to score, an Islander in the way with barely 2 minutes on the clock.
Do you feel that there's a lot of pressure now resting on your shoulders? Because not only are you the playmaker, but now you're the captain as well.
No, I don't actually. I don't feel like there's any more pressure on me than if I wasn't captain, because every time you put on the jersey for Wales, especially the number 10 jersey in Wales, there's pressure that comes with that.
You'll be at home, which of course means you're leading Wales out as captain for the very first time at the Principality Stadium. How proud a moment is that going to be for you and your family?
Yeah, very proud to lead the lads out on my 100th appearance. If you'd have asked me that at the start of my career, I'd have said you would have been off your trolley to predict that. So hugely proud. Yeah, my little boy will be there, which will be a real sort of treat, even though he'll probably be watching Paw Patrol on the iPad somewhere in the stadium rather than the game. I'm really proud as well, Sonia, if I'm honest, because it hasn't been a smooth run in terms of this career for me. So I suppose it's a little bit of vindication as well, and just really proud that I've managed to stick at it a bit as well.
And what sort of reaction are we going to see from Wales against Scotland?
Well, I hope we fire a few more shots than last Saturday, that's for sure. We need to start the game well. We need to make sure we take Scotland's time and space away from them, because they're going to come down full of confidence. So I suppose, crowd at home, Principality Stadium, Saturday in the Six Nations, doesn't get much better. So if we can't get a reaction, then we'll probably be struggling for one.